wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Right, hi everybody and welcome back to LUNDY'S Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft. I'm still pushing on up this hill. I'm not going to say where I am. What I'm going to say is it's supposed to be an amazing location to camp with spectacular views. I'm not in the tube yet, I'm somewhere else. But yeah, the first part of the walk-in was a bit dicey. That's all I need to say about that. And as soon as I come off that dicey bit, I'm going to stop walking. I'm straight into elevation, straight away. As you can see, there's a lot of forestry down all around us, and I've still got this climb to do a little bit, so it should level out in the next few hundred meters. But what I am concerned about is the weather. On the way up, I went through some really torrential downpours, so I'm just hoping it hangs off until I get my location. I think I've only got about 2.5 miles left to do, so weaving through a bit of woodland and then out into the open. So yeah, I'm back out in the hexpeake. It's an amazing tent, and the more I use it, the better I'm getting at putting it up. And I'm just going to stop because I'm totally out of breath here. Whew. Stopping at a cafe on the way to get a big massive egg and sausage butty, and yeah. Oh, I can feel a trickle. And anyway, yeah, I think that was a bad idea because I'm feeling it, but it's just starting to trickle a bit there now. Hopefully it's just a little shower. I'm sweating in any rate, and I have adjusted my kit to have spare tops and that in my bag, so when I get there, if I'm wet, I can just strip off. It's that warm. My trousers and that are probably dry in anyway by the time I need to put them back on. So I've got waterproofs and that where it is, because I know it's going to be absolutely torrential in the tomorrow morning. But I'm not going to put them on now, because if it doesn't rain and I've got them on, I'm just going to get soaked inside and anyway with sweat. Because even though I've got lightweight trousers on, my legs are still sweaty as hell. And yeah. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. Hopefully I'll have a nice bit of footage for you for the walk-in, and I might even attempt to set up time lapse as well, all depending on the weather. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, you probably hear it hitting my backpack. The rain's coming in, so I think I might dive into the trees for cover and let it pass. Anyway, I'll see you later. Right, well, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I'm just standing underneath a tree at the minute, let the rain pass. Yeah, just as I was about to go out into the open there, it just started raining a bit so let's take a little bit of cover, take a little bit of time out. I've not got long to go now, a few hundred meters, and I should be at my location, and it looks superb out there. So there's another location further up the top there, which I've already seen. I've seen the pile of stones, but I'm going to go down to the bottom end where I've been told there's even better for setting up than that. But yeah, there's some nice hills in the distance as well, so happy days. but I'm just waiting for this. I don't know if you can see it. Big massive rain cloud coming over. It's quite a hefty one, like, so I might be here for a little bit. But that'll just give us time to get myself prepped and get ready to move off. But yeah, it's actually not a bad little place up here. And anyway, for a hammock camp as well. A couple of places I've seen. Well, possible. Ground's a bit dodgy, like, so and it's quite high up. So if you get hit by big winds, that could be a problem. That's me out now. The rain stopped. I'm over the fence. So it's a bit of a climb over the fence, but that's not a problem. And then you've got a point up the top there. I'll probably go up and have a look at that later on or tomorrow. Have a look and see what it's like. But it looks canny from up there. It'll be a nice view as well. So obviously the wind's coming from this direction where I'm walking to, and that's where I'm heading, down there. Apparently there's some belter spots down there for camping. And just look at the views out there as well. Absolutely amazing. Some nice big hills, a nice valley. So let's get there before the next rain hits and I can get my tent up. So I've got about a quarter of a mile to walk. It looks a little bit lumpy bumpy, so I'll just bring you back when I get there, okay? Right, well, that's me here. I've just dumped my Bergen down the bottom there for now. I just thought I'd come up and have a look inside the actual area itself. So here we are, just have a quick spin around. There's the view looking out to the front, all right, which is bloody lovely, by the way. It's like a little panoramic view. I'm slightly out of the wind. The wind down here is sort of like coming in, swirling around a little bit. But that's not bad. I'm not bothered about having a bit of, sorry, I'm swinging it around. I'm not bothered about having a bit of wind like that. It keeps the midges away. So when I was up on the top there, I was having a look down here. And let's just take you up to here so you can have a better look. And yeah, it's not a bad little pitch. It's not 100% flat, but I've slept on a lot worse. And that would be my view, looking out to that. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to walk around the back of there and see what's at the front, because the view down there, obviously you can see like a road and that in the distance, but you've got all the waterfront actually in here, or down on that one, down that platform there. See what it's like. That might be even flatter and better, but the higher up I am, the better the view I'm going to get. But aye, what a stunning place. Lovely here. Loads of little nooks and crannies. A little bit of a platform there as well, but the further out I come, I can feel the wind hitting us. But not as bad as my last camp. Because obviously it's like a bit of a horseshoe, isn't it, really, if you look at it? Let's have a spin round there. What about that place? Yeah, happy days. Get a nice tent down there as well, like that looks like a good spot, and it looks clean as well, whereas this is just covered in little bits of rocks and crap. So let's have a look down the bottom there. I'll not bore you with that. I'll have a look and make me mine up myself. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around to the outer side and we'll have a look down there as well, okay? Well, yeah, it's canny windy here, like hopefully the mic's helping with the sound. But you can even see the strength of the water, the wind on the water down the bottom there. Plus there's a farm down there as well, like, so I don't want to really be sitting up on the top with my light on at the night time. And in full view of that farm down there. But yeah, what a stunning place. So I think I'll camp inside of there. That platform down there is really nice, but it's a little bit low. Oh, I've just noticed, it looks like there's firewood in that here. So it looks like someone's been having a fire up here as well. But yeah, what a stunning little valley. I'm blessed with some really good friends, you know. But it looks like the rain clouds are coming back in. Let's just have a quick run up there and let's have a look, see what it's like. Let's go and have a look at a nice view. Woo-wee. Oh wow. Wow. Look at that. My God. What a view that is. And I tell you what, if it wasn't so windy, I'd be pitching me tent here, like, what a perfect pitch. But the winds would be straight at my face looking at that. And you can only see a little small section of the road, so that'd be even better. But like I say, there's a farmyard down there, so I'm not sure what the predicament would be if they come down. I could go further down onto the flat down there, but I'm not sure I would get the same view, to be honest. But that's just absolutely stunning, like, stunning. I might have a look down the bottom, see what it's like down there, but I think I'm going to spend the night in there because I've still got a lovely view out of the valley. The wind's actually just pushed me stick around there. That's how windy it is up on here. Like, I haven't got one of them wind things, so. But yeah, what a lovely little view that is. I'll get a nice picture of that. I know that I will. Right, waffle waffle. See you in a bit. Right, well, that's me all set up now. It's about 5:15 at night. I've just been proper taking my time. I've had to actually lock myself into the shelter once or twice, just with a few little heavy showers coming. We'll do them on and off all the time, and then tomorrow apparently it's going to be absolutely torrential, like. So it is what it is, though. I'm out and I'm enjoying it. So I'm in the hexpeake, and that is my view from my door. Okay, looking out of that. Bloody lovely. The sun's popping its head out, look. Woohoo! Get in! We've got the sun! And this is my little humble abode. It's blocking a lot, this here is blocking a lot of the wind coming into the tent itself. So, still getting a little bit, but I like a little bit of breezing anyway because it stops the midges. But here we go, here's our setup. So down the bottom left hand corner here, I've got all my electrics. I've just got a little city mat on the floor at the minute. This door, I need to make some adjustments with this and get something sorted because it keeps flapping open all the time. This tie off on here and that hook is absolutely crap, so that's going to be getting taken off and something else put on. So now you made electrics, okay, in there, the midgie repellent, tiny repellent. I've got my drone, just in case I want to have a fly around. Radio, it's not picking up much of a signal. Spare batteries in the charger and a power pack. So that's all my electrics there. All right, we'll do the inside first. So obviously, my air mat put into the thermarest chair. It's light as out, goes to nothing, brilliant. And I'm using my air mat for two things. Inside of there, I've just got me hat and glasses, me softy boots. Inside the green bag is a spare t-shirt, socks and hat and a little face mask, like what do you call it, one of them pullover things. I mean, long t-shirt I was going to get into in case I got soaking wet. I brought my softy jacket out this time because it was boiling in the other one. Up in the top right hand corner is my pee bottle for later on in the night. Cheap high gear pillow, absolutely love it. Had it for years, just never really used it and just started using it recently. The Mountain Equipment Firefly 3-season down sleeping bag. Had like I said on my last video, I've had this for a little while now. I think I've got a hole in it. Oh bugger. or there's something coming out. I've had this for a while now and it's absolutely perfect. Underneath there, I've just got this small Thermarest mat. That's going to protect me mat when I put it in there. And obviously I've got the other square for kneeling on and sitting on. Out here, Bergen and me little pack. I forgot the name of it. I'm going to do a little review on that. I'm going to do some research. I've had a few people asking us about it. And then I've got my Bergen there. All my stuff sacks in. Waterproofs. Anything that I'm not really using is in there. Brew kit. Loads of little munchies. Bag of sweets. Been munching on them. So about half of that's gone already. A little cake for after dinner. Some little snack bars. And some, oh god, what's it called again? Some shortbread sort of stuff with chocolate and that. Porridge for breakfast tomorrow, 2 packets of them. And inside of the Asda bag, I've got some homemade curry and pasta I made the other day. I made too much, so I thought, right, I'll just bag the rest of it up, freeze it, and then bring it out on this camp. Soto stove. Today I've brought out my Cedar Summit little pot. Come kettle, Cedar Summit cup. I'm not really sure if I'm keen on this, so what I'll be doing is, because obviously I'll just hire half a bottle of Jack Daniels in it and half a can in it at a time. Cedar Summit spoon, little metal table. I brought out my little tripod for using inside the tent because my other one's just too big. And then obviously my main walking stick stroke tripod, which is the Primus shooting stick. I think it's a Primus shooting stick. You know what I'm like with names, absolutely crap. And obviously I've just put the thin top on because I was getting a little bit chilly just sitting around sorting stuff out. And that's all I've done this afternoon, is just chilled out. Had a bit of time out myself, no video. And apart from I put a little tiny time lapse on. Don't even know if that's going to work. But I keep getting the clouds coming over. So the wind's coming from that direction. It's slightly hitting us at the door, but that's what I wanted in any way because it pushes any midges away. And then I'm just looking out into the valley. It's like a bit of a soup bowl, isn't it? Oh, lovely. It's even better when that sun comes down. So anyway, the sun should land about there tonight when I get hopefully a nice sunset. Tomorrow morning, I don't think I'll get a sunrise because I'll have to climb up there, up and over. That's it really. So yeah, another night out in the tent. Absolutely loving it. Look at this flappy door. I'm not happy with that. Like, it's absolutely crap. It's getting on my nerves and getting in my way. So I'm gonna have to adjust that somehow, even tonight, because when I'm sitting here, look, it's just in my bloody way. Right, well, it's absolutely blowing a hulu here and I'm not even on the actual top. That's the top up there. As soon as you come up onto this part, it's just crazy. I'm glad I'm not camping on the top, like, but that is a stunning view down there, like looking at that, the lake, or the reservoir, wherever it is. But yeah, the sun is coming out, oh happy days. Looks like all the sheep are coming up as well. Got some company for tonight. Woohoo! But yeah, it is blowing a hoolie. That is too windy up there. Far too windy. But yeah, much better where I've pitched, like well out of the wind, just a slight breeze. But yeah, absolutely fantastic this place. But obviously, there's a track coming up there, obviously from the farmer. So he could come up at any point. Fingers crossed. If he does, he understands that I'm just here chilling out. I could have camped down there on that part there and I would have been hidden out the way if anybody driving up there, like, but the view from there out of there is crap because all you see is the tops, whereas where I am here I've got a lovely view. As you can see, the clouds are pushing over, but there's no liquid coming out of them. I'm not going to say the R word, but yeah. So, right, I'm going to go and chill for a bit, listen to some tunes, and have a Jack Daniels. I've already poured my first one, and I tell you what, I always like to say cheers to yous on my first Jack Daniels, and it'd be a shame not to on this one. Drinking out of this cup, I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, cheers everybody. Half a can of Coke, half a bottle of me little Jack Daniels, and it still tastes dead strong. Whoo! I brought 3 out tonight. I nearly brought 4 to be honest, but I think that's just taking the piss. Sorry about that, didn't mean to swear. But anyway, yeah, that is a lovely view. And yeah, whoo, someone's just walked over my grave. There's a nice big woodlands up the top there. This is a place to go adventuring, for sure. All I know is, I'm not far from Scotland. Not too far, to be quite honest.
See the ocean, how it sways in the sun. Keeping our stories in its motion. Lies the truth about us.
Well, I'm just sitting here minding my own business, and I've got bloody sheep coming up to play with us. That little one's just walked right next to us, and I was standing next to the rock there just before. I think this must be their lay-up area for the night time. You're not staying here the night, then, are you? Eh, go on, back in the valley, lad, where you belong. It's like, is that a human? Why is he sitting where I sleep at night? The bastard. Oh, you found us, are you? You seen his mother, eh? Sitting there stuffing your face. I don't know. Well, I think I'm going to get my tea on soon. Start heating up me curry, and it's got pasta already mixed in it as well. I've just been sitting chilling, to be honest, doing a few posts, telling everybody where I am for the night. Well, not where I am, but just showing them pictures of where I am. And yeah, I actually feel a bit tired. So I've drank I'm just about to finish me first bottle of Jack Daniels, not a full bottle if you're new to the channel. It's just little tubs like that. Holds 100 mils, which is like equivalent to 4 shots of Jack Daniels. Anyway, cheers. I'm not 100% sure about this cup, to be quite honest. Oh, it's not too bad, I suppose. I think I'm just used to having the full drink in the beaker. It's actually making this drink a lot slower. But just sitting here, I've had to put my jacket on, like my hat, because I'm getting a little bit chilly. Like the wind's sort of like come around a bit more, and it's so anyway the wind's blowing into me face, and I got a little bit chilly before sitting there with just me little thin jacket on. So I've had to put this softy on. And do you know what it is? I wish I had brought me buffalo now, because I would have been toasty warm now. But it's a nice night. Like, I've been lucky. I've only had a couple of showers since I've been sat here. So all the forecast that I've seen for up here was wrong so far. But still a load of cloud in the sky. Like, that's lovely. So anyway, I've done a little bit of time lapse before, so I'll put that on after this. And next time you see me, I'll be getting my tea on. But yeah, glorious little place this. Right, I've just had a right boo-boo there. Like, I was just doing some photographing and videoing on my phone of the sheep coming right up close to us, and I've just tripped over one of my guide ropes, and I've just ripped it out of the tent. There you go. I went flying as well on the floor, so I've just ripped that total out. And I've got a hole in my tent now. Absolutely gutted.
So I'm going to have to do something about that, because if the wind catches on there, it's going to go right the way. It's going to rip all my tent. So it's just as well I'll bring an emergency lighter with some masking tape on. So I'm going to have to fix that. I'll put some on the outside, some on the inside. Then I'll go and see my favourite sister-in-law, our Debbie, and see if she can mend it for us. We're a machine. And then I'll get it seam sealed up, and it should be as right as rain. But aye, devastated, because they take a little bit of pulling on them, like, and I went flying on my arse, like. So, moral of that story is, Jimmy, watch where the hell you're going. Well, look at that. Sky's clearing up. Looks like I'm going to be in for a nice sunset tonight. Still a bit early now, like, but it is looking bloody good. I've just had me drawn up. I'll put some footage on if it's any good. I'm still practicing, and it's dead windy, and I've got a couple of warnings for high wind. So here's my new drone, DJI Mini 2 off. Is it a free? Free, sorry. I didn't go posh, like, I didn't get the one with the monitor. I got the cheaper version because I'm a bit tight, like. But aye, DJI Mini 3, that's what it is. So I'm still learning. I crashed my other one years ago, and I never got back to getting one. So, but as soon as I take it up above the rocks, the wind's just too strong. It seems to have settled down a bit now, like, but there's gusts, and it was blowing it off. But look at that, man. Wow, wow, wow. Looks beautiful, the sky, the night. See, it's all clearing over there, look. And that's where the sun will end up going down, roughly about there. It's going to be perfect-mondo. So anyway, I still haven't cooked my tea yet. Got the glasses on because I'm gone blind, you know. Getting old. I can't even see that monitor now, you know. It's all blurry because I've had these on for that long. Nowadays, as soon as you go an hour 50, that's it. Everything goes kaput, doesn't it? Eyes, ears, knees. Not my sense of humour, I know that for sure. But anyway, aye. So I'm now on to my second Jack D's. I've just had a half of it so far, like, so. It's taking more time, I am, lads and lasses. Taking more time. I'm just really enjoying just sitting, chilling, you know. 1 minute I'm hot, next minute I'm cold. And, but it's not too bad. I feel like I'm squinting. There's the sun's in my eyes. But, still looking at my ugly mug. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? I think I better get the camera out and take some shots. I'm thinking about getting a decent camera for videoing as well, instead of GoPros. I have been recommended one by someone and another one by someone else. So I'm looking to see which one will be suitable for me. Here comes that sun, look. It's beating down on my head. Bloody lovely. Right, well, it's now time for to put my tea on, and this is what I've got to eat. This is what I've brought from home. I had a big massive bowl of it the other night, and I had loads left, so I've got 2 bags like this still in the freezer, I think. But anyway, it's got peppers, onions, and it's got like chicken in, pasta in. It's got garlic, ginger, and like a curry base. It's like a little tin. I've just used the full tin in a little big pan and laid it all up. So that's nice and defrosted now. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to pour the contents into this, heat it up on my stove, and when it's ready to eat, I'll bring you back and I'll tell you how bloody good it is. So he's going to have a look and see what it looks like when I've got it on a spoon and that, because it doesn't look very appetizing in the bag. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to get that cooked because it's now getting 8:45 at night. Nowadays I've had such a relaxing night and the sky's clear and lovely, ready for the sunset. I cannot wait for it. It's going to be fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. That's one of the real special things I like about doing these camps, is the sunset when you're sitting on the hills. Right, anyway, waffle. I'll see you when I'm stuffing my face. Oh, hey, this curry, I tell you what, like, if smell-o-vision was real, you would be licking your lips. So anyway, what I've done is, I've heated my curry up in this little kettle, Sea Summit kettle stroke pot. Alright, and because it's quite a lot of heat and you've got like a metal base, but it's like, I can't remember what it's called. And anyway, you cannot get this hot because it'll just melt. So I've kept stirring it so it didn't stick to the bottom, and I've done a really goodish job. The middle of it's a little bit stuck like, but this is me curry, look. It's a bit scorchy or like hot wise. It's not like, well, it's got a little bit of a spice to it, but lovely jobby that. So obviously, like I said, I've made this at home. Alright, I'm using a little pot of curry salt powder, mix that up, the same as what Rooney does. I've been learning a lot of cooking things off Rooney, and he's a good lad. I've actually just had him on the phone there. He's on his tea break, so he just gives a quick bell, see how I'm getting on with me camping, and he will be getting out hopefully soon. Alright, but yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm just going to quick drink of me Jack Daniels. There's loads of cloud coming in again where the sun is. I'm devastated. I hope it disappears. Like, we might get a bit of a sun set. I'm not 100% sure though. Some big black clouds coming over. But anyway, I'm going to hoist some tunes on. I'm going to sit and relax and enjoy this. I wish I had brought more actually. Then again, I've got the chocolate bars and my sweets to munch on tonight. And I've got 1.5 pots of Jack Daniels left, so that's happy days like. But anyway, let's have a quick spin round so you can see what's going on with the sky at the minute. Alright, see the sun's gone behind all them clouds at the back. But we might still get some ink, we might get some nice colours and that. I thought the sun would have been over that direction a bit. Oh, my battery's dying and all. But I'll get a nice time lapse, see how it works, and happy days. So thank you very much everybody for watching so far, it's really appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and give that thumbs up, because it really helps the channel. Alright, and I'll speak to you soon. Adios.
See the ocean, how it sways in the sun, keeping our stories in its motion, lies the truth about us. Things time will tell, we might never know, we'll be gone before it all begins.
Right, well, that was an amazing sunset, and it's still kicking out some nice bits of colours in the sky. Look at that, man. That's bloody lovely, that, isn't it? Oh, I should have kept my time lapse going. Got all that little bit of, it's like a pinky red sky with little streaks coming all over the place. Beautiful, that. Absolutely stunning. But I tell you what, like, the temperature's north dropped down. I am regretting not bringing my buffalo jacket with us, like, because it is bloody cold. I think as soon as it starts getting a bit dark, or when I'm finished enjoying looking at that, I'm going to batten down the hatches to get a bit of warmth inside my tent. I am really cold. Strange, but that sky's lush. I've got some brilliant photographs, like, so hopefully I'll have a nice thumbnail. Yeah, there's loads of like greys, blues, pinks, all sorts in the sky. Really, really nice that, like. Wow. So I've just put the second half of me second Jack Daniels in, so I've still got another one to do. And it's what's the time now? Let's have a look at the time. I'm holding my camera in my hand. That's why it'll go all hour. So it's now 10:10 at night. Aye, it's definitely cold, like. I think I'll be wrapping myself in me sleeping bag. This softy jacket's alright, but it's dead thin. It's more for, like, well, I say summertime. It is summertime, but it's normally when I'm in the woods next to a big roasting fire. Know what I mean? But I forgot how cold it is up at this part of the area where I am. But it's cold tonight, like. It's like a little bit of a, I think I'm going to have a lot of condensation. I'm already getting condensation, and I've got the door wide open. Look at this. I've got condensation inside my tent already. So it's going to be a damp night tonight. So I'm going to have to keep the door open as much as possible, because otherwise I'm going to end up with a damp sleeping bag. But I've got all my netting and all that down at the minute, just so I can get further back into the tent. But look at that, man. Bloody Nora. It makes it all worthwhile when you get things like that, you know. I did think I wasn't going to get a good sunset because the clouds just come right in. But them clouds that are in the sky now are just fantastic. Have I said fantastic and amazing quite a lot? What a sheep. Oh, look at this. There was one there before, now there's two. I'm getting spooked out by these sheep, like. Don't bloody jump, yous two. Look at. Getting himself wound up, look, on the there. I think I'm sleeping in their house tonight. I must sleep here. Would I? They keep coming and staring at us. I think I'm going to get bombarded by sheep all night. I think this is their home and I'm sleeping in it. Is he going to jump down them rocks? He's thinking about it, isn't he? Don't jump, mate. It'll hurt you. Watch this, watch. He's rubbing himself up against the rock. Must be itchy. Here he comes, like. He's like, hey, Lundy, do one. Is he going to jump off there? Crackers, aren't there? Oh, there's its mate up the top end. Right, anyway. Yeah, look at that, man. It's getting nicer and nicer. Oh, shouting for his pal. Look at that. Right, I think I'm going to hide another time lapse on. Watch the end of this. Right, well, it's about 10 to 12. It's absolutely pitch black. It's a little bit chilly as well. And there's a lot of moisture on the tent, on the outside here, look. It's soaking. And the inside's getting like that as well. So I've been sat with the door shut to stop the wind blowing in, because the wind's coming into my doorway again. But I've had like the top part open. So, but I don't know if the GoPro will pick it up, like, but the moon's, you can see the moon up there. It's about half moon. And there's a few stars out as well. You can see the plough up there. The GoPro will not pick it up, like, unless I put on a night lapse, which I think I might. Change my battery as well, like. Still a bit of glowiness in the sky. Looks lovely actually. Hopefully the GoPro will pick that up. But yeah, I think it's going to be a bit of a damp night, so I think I'll get one of me waterproof stuff sacks and put my clothes into them, stop them getting damp through the night, and hopefully I don't have a lot of moisture on me sleeping bag. So, because I haven't got a small bivvy bag, whereas either, I shouldn't have a problem, like, I don't think, but it is getting cold, like. So I'm going to get back in my tent. This is it for the night, so I'll catch you in the morning. Unless anything exciting happens. Sorry, I'm just getting a little bit of regurgitation off me tea in the Jack Daniels. Sorry about that. Right, see you in the morning. Right, well, good morning everybody. As you can see, it's a bit of a grey morning. It's not bad though. There's a lot of big nasty clouds over there heading this way. So, and I think I can feel a little bit of rain from that bit of cloud that's above us. There's a little bit of a spit going on. But yeah, I was nice and toasty warm once I was in my DOS bag last night. And been up since about 4:45 this morning. I don't know what time it is now, it's way past that now. But I've got me water on the go. Brew ready, porridge ready. And I'm ready for that. The time now, God, it's 6 o'clock. So I've just been, I put a bit of a time lapse on to see if I could get any of the sunrise. Didn't get it, like. And it was just too much overcast. So I'm not even going to bother putting any of it on. Other than that, not a bad night. I got cold last night when I was sitting around. It got really cold and it got like quite damp on the outside of the tent and the inside. A lot of like condensation. But this morning there's still a little tiny bit of residue on the inside of the tent, and the outside still looking a bit damp. Just one of them nights, but it's not too bad this morning. The heat off the stove's lovely as well. I think this is the coolest night and the coolest morning I've had so far since I've been out on the hills. But it's a stunning place to wake up to. Nice and peaceful. So happy days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me breakfast. I'm not going to boil it. It's just the porridges that I have all the time. Okay. Never bought any dry meals out with us this week. Oh, there's me water. Go and look. Woohoo! Happy days. If you haven't used one of these Sea to Summer kettles, they're really good. They're really good. Just got to watch that your gas doesn't big flames out, because it just melts that. And anyway, nice cup of chaw. Oh, lovely jubbly. Aye, so I'm just going to sit and relax, have a slow pack up, and then I'm going to head off to a couple of locations, check them out, and if the weather turns for the worst, I'll just head back to the car and head back home. But I'm going to do a couple of recce's around this area for some future hill camps and woodland camps as well. This is a place I've seen on the way in. That looks really nice. So anyway, that's it for now. And I'll see you later on. Thanks for watching so far. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you're new, subscribe. It would be highly appreciated. See you later. Right, well, I've just been slowly packing up a little bit. Still got a bit to do, like, it's taking me time, but the weather's coming in now.
I've just done a little bit of a time lapse before there, so you probably would have seen the clouds coming over, and that's if the time lapse looks alright. But yeah, there's a little bit of drizzle on, and I think looking at the weather coming in over from the other side of the valley, I'm going to be getting wet soon. Oh yeah, just watch where I'm walking, because I'm in me little softy slippers at the minute. But yeah, it's nice over that side, and as soon as you look over there, and that's the weather front coming in. It's a slight little drizzle, it's nothing to write home about, but I'm going to get packed up, debate whether or not to put me waterproof bottoms on to walk out in, and me jacket. I'm not sure yet. I think I might risk it actually. But I just got a little bit more to pack up, and then we'll be heading out. Right, well, as you can see, the skies have got dark as they've went over us. It's been drizzling for quite a bit. It's starting to get a little bit heavier now. And as you can see, I've got a big weather front coming in now. And looks like a lot of mist and a bit of rain. So that's me all done. So let's go and have a look at where I was. And it gives me a chance to do another final check just to make sure I've left no pegs or anything. There you go. That was my pitch last night. Perfect. Didn't slide at anything. Lovely and comfortable. And once I was in my DOS bag, I was lovely and warm. It was a chilly night last night, like. But yeah, that's it. And what a stunning little place. So, thanks to Miles from Anywhere. Cheers, Davey, mate. Really nice spot. And a nice area to explore in, which is I'm going to do now if the rain doesn't get too heavy. So I'd just like to say thank you very much everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. And if I end up going up the top, I'll bring you along to have a look. There might be some footage at the end of this, but please like, comment and subscribe. Let's get this get the channel going. I think I'm getting near the 5,700 mark now, so that's happy days. It's not building up as fast as what it was. It's sort of like petered off a bit, but I'm very grateful for anybody that watches me videos and anybody that joins the channel. So thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. It might be in the hills again, like, because I'm just loving it. I think I've said that about 20 million times now. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you later. Don't forget, leave no trace. Take your shit away with it. Happy days. One. Right, well, that's where I've walked from, where I was camping this morning. I've left my Bergen about halfway down up against the fence line where I'm crossing over. It's just pointless carrying all the way up here. It's not that far away, but yeah, my feet are saturated walking through this grass with these boots on, like, so something to think about in the future. Right, this is a trig point up here. Just seen a couple of deers running up. Obviously the camera was away, so didn't get it on. But yeah, not bad. Got a little trig points. So while I'm here, I might as well bish bash bosh bosh, bish bash bosh bosh. That's my saying, so nobody pinch it. Right, step over some of these rocks. I'm gonna see if there's a pitch up here. I can't see anything from here, like, sort of sleep on, but not bad. Nice view looking down to the valley. But yeah, not a bad little view that. Can't see anywhere to pitch. Some nice woodlands up here. Yeah, about 5 minutes into walking and the bloody rain stopped, so I'm sweating. But nice little place. Oh, there's a couple of nice hills around here as well to explore, and see what they're like for camping on. Not bad. Right, see you next time.